This is how to play a 3-note D major chord. I'll just take a little side note right now. This D major chord, in terms of the fretting hand here, is no different from the standard D major chord. The only difference here is the fact that we're only going to strum 3 strings with our pick. Okay, so that's just something to bear in mind. So by the time you reach the standard open chords, if you can already play this, you'll find that a very, very easy transition. Anyway, to play this as a 3-note open chord, you take your first finger and you place it on the 2nd fret of the G string. You take your 2nd finger and it goes on the 2nd fret of the high E string, and then your 3rd finger goes onto the 3rd fret of the B string. Now that will, if you've never done that before, that can feel a little bit awkward. I would absolutely recommend always putting the fingers on in that exact order that I've just shown you. 1st finger on the G string, 2nd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the B string. Okay. Now, the tendency with this chord is that this 3rd finger here is going to lean down slightly, and you're going to mute the high E and get that kind of sound, okay? So you don't want to let that 3rd finger collapse down. You want to get right onto the tips of all 3 fingers. If you haven't built your calluses up yet, then yes, that might hurt a little bit. So you can always take your fingers on and off and kind of shake your hand around, come back to it. Don't put yourself through any unnecessary pain, but you know, the saying no pain, no gain, it kind of applies here. You know, building calluses does take a little bit of time, and sometimes it might sting a little bit, but it is all part of the learning process. So once you've got those fingers on those 3 strings, we're going to check those notes separately. And then of course we're going to check them together.